Hello, Andy Eastwood here, welcoming you back to the Octopus Ukulele Academy, and today we have an email from Phil Barrat. Hi Andy, great video series, thank you Phil. I'm relatively new to playing the ukulele and I love the George Formby style, so do I Phil. After practicing hard, my index fingernail has worn and it's now difficult to strum cleanly. Is there a solution, as I'm sure this must be a common problem? Yeah, I think it is a common problem Phil. Let's see if we can find a solution to it. Every enthusiastic ukulele player is going to find from time to time, when they've been playing the uke a lot, that the nail that does the strumming is going to get worn, chipped, even split, and then it's hard to play until you let it grow back. This happens sometimes if you go to a weekend-long ukulele festival and do more playing than usual. It happens to me occasionally if I have a long run of gigs without a day off. Now, I'm not sure that it's a problem you can eliminate entirely, but there are a few things we can do to alleviate it. First of all, diet is very important. Your body cannot produce nails without the raw ingredients. Personally, I have a theory that eating yogurt makes them grow quicker, but I'm not a dietitian, far from it, so perhaps I should steer clear of recommending specific foods. Suffice to say, there are many nutrients involved in nail production, and if your diet is missing some of them, your nails are going to suffer. If you do a web search for foods that promote nail growth, you'll basically end up with a list that looks like a healthy eating guide. Give it a try, it'll take you 2 minutes. As well as foods, of course, there are vitamin and mineral supplements designed specifically for healthy nails, hair and skin. Also, hydration is important, both internally, that's drinking enough water, and external moisturisation. So the point is, if you can get your nails in good shape to begin with, chances are they'll be resilient when you play. Technique is the most important point to talk about here. I wanted to get those other basic factors out of the way first, but the majority of people who have trouble with their nails wearing and breaking are actually putting too much stress on them by the way they play. Successful strumming requires a lightness of touch, and there are a lot of aspects involved in achieving this. A lot of players really whack their fingernail into the strings, square onto the uke, and the natural reaction to this would be for the finger to just bounce back off the string, so then they have to work hard and really force it to maintain speed and volume. What they should be doing is aiming for a very gentle angle to just skim across the strings and minimise resistance. Let me show you this slowly. See the angle? As a kid, did you ever go to the beach and pick up a flat stone and skim it across the sea? If you did it just right, the flat surface of the stone would just glance off the water and bounce right back up again, maybe several times if you were good at it. But the minute it started to dig in, it would lose all its energy and sink. Well, it's the same with this. Think of the large flat surface of that nail like a stone gliding across the water, skimming across the strings. You'll have to have your hand position right and your wrist angled, and when you play lightly you'll get the volume from the speed of the hand. So to get the speed you need a decent sized swing. You'll have to start the strum away from the uke a little and arc inwards on the way down. One of the very first videos we made for Octopus Ukulele Academy was called Basic Strumming, and it's packed full of very valuable tips. It's only 10 minutes long. If I were you, I'd just watch it every day until you memorised all the little nuggets of information. I hope these ideas help. Keep those questions coming. We'll do our best to bring you some answers. See you next time.